Good morning friends. Now this is a second video. So this video is tell you about how to create a OER. In the last video we saw how to create a Moodle account and how to create a course, right? So now today we'll see how to create a OER, right? So now what we'll do is that we'll type moodlecloud.com. We'll again log in that one. Already you know that how to log in to the Moodle account and to the course. Okay, so just I'm logging here. So after login you need to click on the this site name, so it will redirect. You are like a administrator, so it will redirect like a courses. So these many in the last video you have created a database course, right? Now our agenda is to see the theory of computation course, so I will just click on this theory of computation course. So after clicking on this course, so already we did a OER. Okay, so I will just tell you how to create all these things, right? Now let me first tell you about we have chosen the flipped classroom activity. So for that we have created our own video. We have not taken any NPTEL video. We have created our own video and it is uploaded on the YouTube and the link is provided here. Okay, so you will see this video here. So this video is created by us, our group, and it is uploaded on the YouTube. Okay, so I will just show you this video here just for a one or okay. So this is a video that we have created already. This video is link is given in our report, so you can watch this video, right? So now the question comes is that how I have created this video. So I have created this video using a Camtasia 9. Okay, so I will show you that Camtasia 9. So this is a video. So this is a Camtasia 9. So using this one I have screencasted. Okay, and I have created my video. So what you need to create is what you have to just click on here record button. So after record button this window will appear. So in that window you have to there is one record is there, you have to click on this record. So using this you can create your video. So there are so many screencast tools are available. You can choose any one. If you are familiar with other, then you can use that also, and if you are familiar with this now, so you can use this thing also. Okay, so it will show you the duration also, and you can stop here. After completion you can stop, you can pause also. Okay, so now so this I have created that video using this screencast tool. Now I will show you how I uploaded that into this thing. So just click on here and just click on turn editing on. So whenever I want to do a changes in my course, I need to click on turn editing on, right? So now this is a LED flipped classroom activity that we have created here. So I will just click on here edit setting button. So okay, so see here, so this is a label that we have created here. So LED flip classroom activity, I have given the information also, and I have given the link here. So how should I given the link is what, for giving a link you have to click here link and you have to paste your link over there. So I will just show. So put your URL here and click on create a link, so it will create a link over there. Now already I have created a link, so there is no need to create account, right? So now this common module setting, so basically it should show on a course page. These are some optional settings that we require. So only the thing is what, this is the label, right? So in a label I have given the link of what, this YouTube video. Okay, so the link is updated. Now you might have a question is how I have created here. Now I have chosen the unit 1 finite automata. So in that I need to add this activity. So first you will see how to add activities. What, there is a button here, add an activity or a resource for a unit 1. Just click on this add an activity, and I have created a label, so that's why I will select here label. So this field is available here, so just create on this label and it will the label will be created. Just I have shown you and I have given the link over there. Okay, so in a flipped classroom activity, so let me tell you about what is a flipped classroom activity. So in a flipped classroom activity some outclass activities are given. So based on that outclass activities, we are conducting some activities in the class also. So it's a very effective method. So now what we did as a outclass activity is that we have created the video and shared with the student. So student must needs to must needs to watch this video before coming to the class. Okay, so we have created this video. So this is a one outclass activity that he has to do. He has to watch this video. Now second thing, he has to see some resources that we have given, some PDF files we have given him for reading. Now you may be having a question is that how I can add a PDF files, or how I can add the resources over there. So you just click on add an activity resource. So this is very important. Add an activity, you can upload anything. Now here it is a folder. Okay, you can create a folder, and in that folder you can add the files, or directly what you can do is that directly you can create a file also, right? So the previously I have created the resource folder, in that I have added the PDF files, right? So now I will just cancel. Okay, so this is already created here. So this is that folder, resources for flipped classroom activity. So I will just click on this one. So you will see that we have provided the two PDF files for their reading, examples of finite automata and finite automata. We want to my intention is that they should become perfect in for solving the example, and their concept should be clear. So that's why these two PDF files are uploaded over there. So it's the reading. Okay, so the first thing, outclass activity that we did is what he has to do. He has to watch the video. The second thing, he has to read this PDF file. Now again there is a third outclass activity, is that he has to give the quiz before coming to the class. He has to give the quiz. So we have created the quiz also. Now what is the motto behind creating a quiz is that, so we want to check whether really the student has watched that video, and whether really the student has read those PDF file or not, right? So this is our intention. He has to read those files, and he has to he has to watch that video also. So that's why knowledge quiz is given. So if he is really watch the videos, then he will solve the knowledge quiz, and we have given a criteria, right? So 80% answer should be correct, then only he will come to the class. Otherwise, if his 80% is not correct, he has to watch again, he has to attempt it again. Okay, and then only he needs to come toward the class here. So this is about what the quiz. So totally there are 3 outclass activity we have planned. Okay, so now already you saw how to create a video, and also you saw how to add the resources. Now we'll see how to create a quiz here, right? So just click on this add an activity resource. So here there is a quiz is available. Okay, so just click on this add button, so quiz will be created over there. So already we have created a quiz, so that's why with respect to that I will tell you how should I create a quiz. So this is a quiz is there, so directly you can attempt a quiz now here, right? So now how to configure this quiz, that I will tell you. So come back again here. So after coming back, just click on this quiz edit button. This is a edit setting. So you just click on this edit setting. So after this one, so this will come here. So this is a knowledge quiz. This is a quiz based on the LED and resources. Okay, so it should display. Just click on it, it will display on a course page here. So the timing is also given. So when it should be active, open, it should active to 6 June and it should end to 6 September, right? So time limit is also given. The 5-minute time is given, 10 minutes. So like this you can. So open attempts are submitted automatically. Okay, so these are what some configurations that we need to do. Now very important is what grade. Now what grade we have to grade to pass 3, right? So like this, so you can create so many questions over there. So attempts allowed 1. If I say it here, attempts allowed is a 4, right? So he can again attempt whenever he will get 80%. Okay, so means what, he has to see that video, then only he will be correct there, right? So now the layout, how question should look like. Every 2 questions, right? So it should new page. So for every question there should be a new page, for every 5 questions there should be a new page. So this is a setting about it, right? So now the question behavior, so this is telling about whether if there are so many questions, 50, so whether shuffle is there or not. So all these configurations you need to make up here. So after that we'll come to the review option. So this is about the attempts here. Okay, so after the quiz is closed, the attempt, whether it's a correct marks, whether it should display or not, right? So this is about the review option is telling about the all those things, right? So appearances and right. So this is just basic, some configurations are there for creating a quiz, and just click on save and return to the course. So it will create a quiz over there and student can attempt this quiz also, right? So now these are the three outclass activity just now I have explained to you, right? Now what we have planned in the in class activity, right? So already that information is given to the student. So let me show you that. So in a in class, what we have planned is what the student will come with the preparation of all these things. And okay, so here I have mentioned, so you can read that in class activity. So in the class, student needs to solve the many more examples. Okay, so many more examples on the construction of the finite automata. He construct a membership problem, he has to solve these problems there, right? So already in this video I explained how to solve this problem, how to construct this finite automata, so they will get an idea, so they can solve the examples over there only. So this is a problem solving session like in class. Okay, and for solving examples we are planning to use a think pair share. Now you are aware about the think pair share. So in case of a think pair share, what happens is what in the first case think the student individually solve that problem, he will think for that problem, he will solve that problem, then again he pair up with the other student and discusses his answer with what that other student, and they will come to what one conclusion. Now the share phase where they need to share to the what class. Okay, so now the again the correct answer will come. So where I lag, where the answer is wrong, so all the student will get that one, so where we are wrong, right? So this is about the in class activity we are planning. So this is a thing pair share activity that we have planned in the class. So along with this one thing extra that we have added is what a workshop activity of a Moodle. Now if you are not aware about a workshop activity in the Moodle, the workshop activity is basically used for peer evaluation. So what is a peer evaluation means what, just we did in a IIT Bombay X for RCS 01 assignment. What we did is what we have assessed the other learners that content, right? So we have, according to the rubrics, we have given some marks, we have selected there that this is present, this is not present, and all these things according to the, so that's what a peer evaluation is there. So similar to that we are planning a peer evaluation here. Now how I am planning is what, so in the last 15 minutes, okay, so in the last 15 minutes what we plan is what, so in the last before 10 minutes the student needs to upload the summary of what they learned, that's about this total flipped classroom activity. So they need to write a reflection report. Okay, so the summary is what they need to write, what reflection report, and they need to write on the in the Moodle. Okay, so they will upload a file in the Moodle about the summary, so they can write any words, so it's not restricted to the 250 words, right? So they can write in 100 word also, they can write in 10 words also, and they can write in 500 words also, right? So student needs to write the summary. So I want to know the summary, what they learned today, right? So now what in the last 5 minutes other students will do is that now each student will write a summary and it will upload into the Moodle, and in the last 5 minutes the student will peer evaluate the answers of other student by the workshop activity. So the last 5 minutes is given for evaluating, peer evaluation, right? So for this we have created a workshop activity over there. So now I will tell you about the workshop activity, how I created the workshop activity and how to create that workshop activity here. Okay, so is this clear what actually we are doing in a in class? So it's clear to you that what we did in a out class and what we did in a in class, right? Now I will tell you about how to create a workshop activity here, right? So now again we have to click on this add an activity resource. So in that we have to select a workshop here. Okay, so just click on the workshop and add, so workshop will be added here, right? So already I have created a workshop, so along with the workshop I will show you. So this is a workshop. Where is the see here, this is a workshop. So this is a reflection report on flipped classroom activity that I have configured. Just click on it one. So whenever it will click, there are 4 pages are there. The first is a setup phase, where the administrator, where the teacher needs to set up the things. The submission phase, where the student is submitting something. In the assessment, when students are assessing the other peer evaluators. And the last is what, grading evaluation phase, where the grades are given over there, right? So now in a setup phase, now it is coming into the submission phase, so I will shift it to the setup phase, right? So it is asking continue whether you want to shift to the setup phase. Yes, right? So now here there are 3 parts are there. One is a set the workshop description. So just click on this set the workshop description. So you will see what this workshop description is. What this is a workshop name, what I have written, then description, what student needs to do, why we have created this workshop activity, right? So now this should display the course. Now what is the grading method? So how we are going to grading? So we are assigning a rubrics there. Rubrics means what, I am telling something here, I am writing some information and the user is checking there, right? Now grade for submission, so 80, and submission to grade to pass is what, 40 here. And grades for assessment, if the student is doing if student is assessing the other students, then we are given the marks also to them for assessment also, right? So this is about the grading setting. Now comes toward the second, what, submission setting, right? So this is a second thing. Submission setting means what, you need to give the instruction for submission, what actually the student needs to submit. So just read, all the student needs to write the reflection on what they learned on flipped classroom activity. We have to include the in-class and out-class activity also. Okay, so he or she needs to write the reflection report here, right? So again I can configure maximum number of submissions, attachments, how many submissions, 1 file, 2 files, right? And also I can give the upload limit also, 100 MB the file size. Okay, now come toward the assessment setting. So here I need to provide the instruction for assessment, how the assessment is done. So I will say is that assessment should be done. So I will just write here, assessment should be done, assessment should be done based on rubrics displayed. Okay, so rubrics, whatever the rubrics we are given, based on this only they have to evaluate us, right? So this is a instruction for assessment, right? Student may assess their own work. If the student want to assess his own work, okay, so you can tick that one, then student can also get a chance accessing his also, right? So we are not interested in that. Now feedback. So whether after assessment, whether feedback, whether the student, whether the peer can give the feedback or not, right? So like this in IIT Bombay X, we are given the feedback that this is not correct, that is not correct, and this is very good, and all these things, right? So this feedback is there, so that feedback will be given. Now example submission. Now this is very important. This thing also we did in IIT Bombay X also. So use examples. This what, whenever you click on this example, submissions are provided for practice in assessing, right? So whenever what is the step in IIT Bombay X peer evaluation is what, first we have submitted our work, and after submitting our work we have assessed the different, right? So that's what whether to check whether he is able to assess the peer or not, right? We have asked some question and then only he has accessed one, right? So this is about example submission, whether some examples to be given to them to access or not, right? So now come to the next is what, availability, when it should available, right? So this is about the submission deadlines, this is about what, assessment deadlines, right? It should open 6 June and it should end what, 9 June, right? So and after that assessment, it should open at 9 June and it should end what, 11 June. So these are what some deadline given for what, assessment also. And after that by creating all these things, just click on this save and return to the course. Okay, so after save and return to the course, so the workshop is edited. Now the workshop is what it's right. So again it has came to what here, the main page here, right? Again I will enter into or this reflection report here, because already I have saved this thing. So see here all, so I did this provide instruction for submission. Okay, now I need to see edit assessment form. Now this is very important, edit assessment form. So this is about configuring your rubrics. I have selected there according to the rubrics I will peer evaluate, right? Now this is a criteria one. So this criteria is indicating based on what criteria you are going to assessing. So I given is what, reflection on in class activity. Okay, so whether he has written a reflection on in class activity or not, right? So how he has written, so I just given, if he has written a poor reflection on out class activity, he will get a 0 marks. If he has written an average, then he will get a 3 marks. If he has written a good, then he will get a 4 marks, right? And if he has written a very good, then he will get a 5 marks. So like this, the first criteria I have shown you. Now I have chosen the second criteria for what, reflection on out class activity. So how he has written out class activity, the previous one is in class, right? So poor is there, 0, average. So like this, these are what some the marks are given to them. Now I will show you save and preview. So how it look likes to the student peer evaluator. So it will look like this. Whenever they start evaluating, it will look like reflection on the in class activity. He will download the files uploaded by the student peer evaluators, and he will check whether the reflection in class activities whether poor, average or good or not. So he will select that one and he will submit to this thing, right? So this is about telling about the reflection report on flipped classroom activity assessment form, right? So now again I will come to what, back to the editing form here. So this is about the total what we say is that how I can create a what do you say that, rubrics over there, right? Now switch to the next phase. Now second phase coming to what, submission phase. Now again it will ask the continue. Okay, so after continue here, so provide a instruction for assessment here. So provide a instruction for assessment, so you need to click on the provide instruction for assessment. So you have to write the informations over here. So you can start preparing your submission, right? Just click on this start preparing your submission. So you need to upload your submission, you need to upload your file, you need to write it all this file, right? So this is about a submission phase. So student will submit the things. Now when I will shift to the next phase, that's about what, the assessment phase, switch to the next phase. So what will happen is that the student will assess. Now if consider there are 60 students, all the 60 students have uploaded the file over there, and the 60 student will be visible and he can access the other students files. Okay, so this is telling about all these things, the assessment, and at the last grading evaluation phase. So here the grade is, and at the last you are having got closed here. Okay, so this is about the workshop activity that we have planned here. So I will again go back here. So this is talking about the workshop activity that we have planned. Now there are n number of question by the student, okay, based on this because this flipped classroom activity, or some part they will not understand. So for that what we did is that we have created a Q&A discussion forum. So in this Q&A discussion forum, the answers are if the students are having any query, so those are evaluated here, so student can. And also we have created a wiki links on what, theory of competition. So you just click on this one. So we have uploaded some wiki links also, so he can refer those wiki links also as a outclass activity. So all these things we have done, this is for all these things we have done it for what, the how to create a OER. So this is all about how to create a OER. So we have created this OER like this, right? So this is about how to create OER. Now in the next video I will tell you about how to create a, or how to how to download this OER and how to use this OER, because this is also one rubrics is available, right? So how to download and how to use this Similiar OER. So you now got information how to create a Similiar OER. Now in the next video we'll see how to download this OER and how to use this OER. Okay, so the next third video you can watch this one, so the concepts will be clear, so you can directly use that videos here. Okay, so this is about only the for the flipped classroom activity whatever we did. So in the next video we'll see the other part here. So thank you.